What if I told you that the biggest global power shift of the last 50 years didn't involve armies, elections, or revolutions, but a silent rewrite of money itself? A shift so gradual, so technical, and so hidden behind official statements and economic jargon that even most economists missed it. Yet today, this quiet transformation is deciding which nations rise, which collapse, and which lose their sovereignty without a single shot being fired. Because while the world keeps arguing over politics and inflation, a new monetary structure has already begun replacing the old one, reshaping who controls global trade, debt, and wealth, and it's happening behind closed doors. Section 1. Origins, where the shift really began. The story doesn't start in 2020, or 2008, or even with the digital era. It begins in 1971, when President Richard Nixon ended the convertibility of the US dollar into gold. On that day, the global financial foundation snapped quietly, instantly, and permanently. Money stopped being a store of value. It became a promise backed not by gold, but by trust. And trust, as history shows, is fragile. From that moment, central banks gained a power once considered impossible, the ability to create purchasing power out of thin air. Few realized it then, but this was the birth of a new empire, one built not on territory, but on debt. Section 2. The Rise. How the system grew in visible chains, once the gold anchor disappeared. Something remarkable happened. Governments discovered they could spend more than they earned, and push the consequences into the future. Central banks discovered they could rescue failing economies simply by creating more currency. And global markets discovered an endless fountain of liquidity. Debt soared. Interest rates fell. Money multiplied faster than production, and yet the system looked stable. But here's the twist. Every dollar created made the system more fragile, because when money becomes limitless, its value becomes uncertain. Still, the world adapted. The US dollar became the world's reserve currency. Nations stockpiled it. Trade depended on it. Energy was priced in it. Quietly, under the surface, fractures were forming.